Right, Amelia.
My name is Jessica.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Would you care to join me in a game of checkers?
I'll never join you.
Really? I find checkers to be quite soothing for the soul.
What did you bring me here for?
Curious, are you? Curious like a monkey.
Don't you mean like a cat?
I hate cats.
You monster!
No, he doesn't.
Indeed, indeed. If you do not want to play checkers, perhaps we could play on the Wii. I know some excellent games I've stolen from the internet.
How dare you download free content from the internet? Don't you know how those people work for a living? Of the times they slave?
Oh, spare me your morality lesson. I will not be swayed by a child.
What made you so evil?
Do you wish to know? Sit, and I will explain it to you. Do I really have to say this?
Cut. What is the problem?
I wouldn't use a new script to have my hamster poop on.
You have cancers?
Well, we had to make some quick changes to make this whole thing make sense.
Quick changes don't involve a 3-minute monologue by me.
Oh, please do it. I just love hearing you act for 3 whole minutes.
Maybe you should try acting for a change.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what I told my last husband. Quit whining and just do it.
Can I have a 3-minute monologue?
No. Do the scene.
Over my dead body.
That can be erased.
Maybe that's something we shouldn't be saying.
Fine. I'll do it.
Yay.
Thank you. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Do you really wish to know? Sit, and I will explain it to you.
Can you sit more dramatically, please? Take it back.
Do you really wish to know? Sit, and I will explain it to you. It all began when I was 6. I was a little boy then. Our family was poor, and my father dressed us up like monkeys and made us dance in the streets. But on my 6th birthday, he promised me something. He would take me to a place called the Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. It sounded magical, mostly because it had the word magic in its name. And so we saved all our coins, and I danced my little monkey dance harder than ever before, even making my chimp sounds more realistic. And we saved, and soon we had enough money to begin our journey on our travels. My father made amusing sketches of tourists driving race cars, and only after 5 months did we reach the magic land, Florida. Oh, how glorious it was to me then. The spires of the blue castle, the robotic figures of the Hall of Presidents, the giant chipmunk, and a dress. I was in heaven. But that's when I saw him. An enormous rodent, the size of my great uncle Stuka, an animal so powerful he looked like a god from mythology. Made flesh, with saucer for ears, and a smile that could swallow the whole world. I would have followed him. I would have followed that rodent to the edge of the universe. But when he thought no one was looking, when he thought no one was looking, he removed his own teenager, right then and there, I dedicated my life to evil. Later that night, I gathered a small group of street urchins, and we ambushed him as he was returning to the castle. He was large but clumsy, and we toppled him, our tiny fists raining blows of rage upon his battered body. When he lost consciousness, we tore off his head and held it aloft in triumph. My reign of terror had begun! I spent the next few days stealing purses from old ladies and used the profits to hire a gang of Albanian dock workers. We held Snow White captive for days before they gave in to our demands. 500,000 US dollars and a plane ticket to Italy. I left my father there to draw his sketches and to dance his little monkey dance. From there, it was easy to become overlord of an international crime syndicate, all because of that rodent.
Wow.
So you see, your pathetic little concerns are of no importance to me. You may either stand with me, or I will destroy you, because I am evil.
I'll never join you.
Certainly, you are disappointing, but let me tell you something else.
There's nothing you can tell me.
Your fiancé, Sebastian Strong?
Leave him alone.
My dear, he's been working for me for years.
I don't believe it.
In fact, his name is not Sebastian Strong at all. It's it's Samantha Strong.
What? It's true, Jessica. Sebastian. Is that you? Yes. You look so different.
The wonders of modern plastic surgery.
You're like 3 inches shorter.
Special boots.
But why would you do that?
I lied to you, Jessica. I've been lying all along about my true identity, gender, hair color, and facial features. I changed them all back to the way they used to be.
Well, why would you do that?
You don't understand, do you, Jessica? What would make me